Welcome to Baxter Bell Yoga. Once again, I'm in my home studio. It's still COVID-19 lockdown, and thanks for joining me today. Just a couple of quick reminders. Remember, you can now take live streaming online classes with me from anywhere in the country or anywhere in the world, for that matter, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. So check out my website for my schedule. I also have some upcoming workshops that are going to happen also on covering some great topics. So that's also listed on my website. So check that out soon. You can also find a link to buy my book, Yoga for Healthy Aging, along with t-shirts at my website, right? There's a trend happening here. And finally, one thing that's not on my website is longer on-demand videos, which you can find from the website on the screen right now. Look for their practice channel, and I've got a lot of stuff stored there, and you can enjoy that from the comfort of your home anytime you want to take a class. All right, without further ado, let's see what our pose of the day is. I'm very excited for today's practice. We're going to be doing something called Tadagi Mudra, which is translated as pond, P-O-N-D, like an actual body of water. Pond seal, S-E-A-L, like sealing a letter with a signet ring and some hot wax. So the mudras are said to kind of seal in a particular energy, and in this case, we're actually sealing in the actual pranic energy of the body. We're going to be lying on our back, and if you haven't already reviewed my videos on Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha, the root lock and the lower belly or the upward flying lock, then please take a look at those now before you try this practice. Because I'm not going to give you a lot of background on how to engage those muscles actively. I'm going to assume, which means stop the video and go watch those two and then come back and watch this one, that you know how to do those techniques already. Okay, so this actually is a practice that requires some prior practice to actually be able to enjoy it to its maximum. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be lying on the ground, and we're going to be stretching out, and then on an exhale we're going to be engaging Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha, and then we're going to suspend the breath. We're going to hold it out for about 3 seconds. Then we'll relax the bandhas, take a nice breath in, and bring the arms back down to our sides. And we'll do that a couple times. So all you'll need is a practice space. If you need a blanket for your spine or your head, feel free to open that up. I just have mine here, but I'm not going to actually use that. So we're going to come down basically into a reclining Shavasana or Tadasana position where the legs are actually going to be active. So instead of Shavasana where the legs relax out, I'm going to point my toes towards the sky and energize the legs. Just to show you the setup of how this is going to work, we're going to inhale the arms up and overhead, a nice inhalation. And then on a nice exhalation, we're going to engage the pelvic floor muscles and the lower belly muscles. We're going to get our bandhas engaged. And then at the end of the exhale, we're going to hold the breath out for 3 seconds. Then we're going to relax the belly and the pelvic floor, inhale fully, and exhale the arms back down to our sides. So let me describe it once, and then I'm going to do it. I'll give you a little verbal cues so you'll have a sense of how that works. So on a smooth inhalation, the arms will go up and overhead. As I'm exhaling, I'm going to engage Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha. At the end of the exhale, I'm going to pause. My belly is hollowed toward the floor a little bit from engaging Uddiyana Bandha. I'm going to hold the breath out for 3 full seconds. I'm going to relax my belly and pelvic floor muscles consciously right before I inhale. Big inhalation, and then I'm going to exhale the arms back down by the sides. So we're going to do that a couple times. So let's take a smooth breath in. Exhaling out completely, engage Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha. Hold the breath out for 3, 2, 1. Now relax the belly and the pelvic floor. Take a big breath in. And then exhale the arms down by your sides. That's one cycle. Let's try that again. Inhale the arms up and overhead. As you exhale, engage the lower belly lock and the pelvic floor lock actively. All the breath out and then pause. 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Briefly relax the belly and the pelvic floor, then breathe in fully. And exhale the arms down to your sides. Let me talk you through it one more time. Inhale the arms up and overhead. As you exhale out, engage the muscles described. Get both bandhas engaged. At the end of the exhale, pause. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Relax the belly and the pelvic floor. Breathe in fully. And then exhale the arms down to the sides. Okay, I'm going to do it with you but I'm no longer going to describe the timing. I'm actually going to be doing it, which means I can't be talking. All right, so use all that practice now to try it once on your own. I'll tell you when we're going to start our inhalation, and then from there on out, you're on your own. Here we go. Let everything relax, including your legs. I will caution you that a lot of people get to the end of that held exhalation and they inhale their arms down to their sides. They don't wait to take that full inhale when the arms are overhead. So if that happened to you, know that you're in very good company, and remember to keep the arms overhead as you inhale and then exhale the arms down as you take your out breath. So go ahead and bend your knees, roll to the side, and come up to sitting. So in engaging the legs and reaching the arms up and overhead, we're essentially getting a lot of the benefits that we get from doing mountain pose with the arms overhead. So we're strengthening the legs, we're mobilizing the shoulders, but here we're consciously engaging those lower bandhas, those lower locks, and we're going to be strengthening those areas very nicely. And we're also going to be inviting a little relaxation to those areas as well, because it's great to have a strong pelvic floor and abdominal muscles, but it's equally important to be able to relax them completely. So don't be confused in thinking that it's all about the strengthening. It's really about an equal balance between strengthening and relaxation. So Tadagi Mudra is your practice of the week. It's kind of a subtle dynamic sequence, not super fast moving. But try that out and see what you think. And if you have any questions, certainly reach out to me via my website and let me know if I can answer anything else for you. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and YouTube at Baxter Bell Yoga. Please join me for an upcoming live stream video class. My full schedule is on my website. Thank you for joining me today. Until the next time, namaste.